put your hands on the right there. And she beautiful, she'll go amazing. That was a good one. Let me see what's up again here. A whole nother take. Y'all ready? Said I'm loving you every day. I didn't hear her. Say it. Come on, no more. Ow. Come on, good again. Go. Come on, one more time. Come on. Don't you look no more. Well, I got other songs too, so I'll be coming back around. Everybody in the room, all the ladies in the room, all the ladies in the room, I want to hear y'all say, she's our lady, she's our lady. you mean it, come on. Not just because it's your birthday. They're all here to say, Lisa, Lord, you're looking fine. We want you to have a good time. Get out yourself and have a drink. Back to you, what you think. Everybody wants to let you know that y'all just ain't got it. Y'all ain't no choir members. Come on. She's a lady. Come on. She's a lady. Say it again. Come on. 1, 2, 3, say.
BGR in the house. BGR in the house. I said BGR in the house. I see my church family. I said I see my church family. I see a very, very dear friend who's been a friend of mine since I have lived in Freeport. This is Blanca, everybody. Blanca has watched over me and Spud, and now Coco Chanel, and this is who I got Coco Chanel from. Coco Chanel! So, but her husband couldn't come, but George and Blanca have been with me since I moved to Long Beach Avenue, and I just love it, love it. I just want to thank everybody for coming. You all are, I didn't grow up here, so a lot of my family and friends are not here in New York. My family that I do have in New York, I know a lot of you are like, who is this man she's sitting up here with? Oh yeah.
Do tell.
Okay, so what happened was, back in 1981,
That's all?
at University of Maryland, I met that there man right there.
Okay.
And 20 years later, we got married. Okay. Now, we are not together, but he is still my husband.
All right.
I am still his wife. And we were best friends before we got married, and we're best friends now. I can call him anytime.
All right.
And he said, I'm coming, I'm going to be there. And his name is Victor Watson. My last name is really Watson, but Laws sounds better because I regulate. So yes, this is my best friend and my husband Victor. So.
All right.
For those of you that don't know, all the divas at that table and this one here and these two are going to be future. This is one here are all my BGR Black Girls Run divas, and they have been a true inspiration to me. Got me through some rough times and helped me live again. Those of you that are my Zion family, you know that one thing that Bishop always says is that God wants you to live. Look at your neighbor and say, so, with that said, I do live, and I live through running and biking and swimming and yoga and running. And so, I just want you all to know that you all have had a very big impact on my life. Victoria, girl, love you. tonight. But I'm always going to call you Mother Grant because, you know, you just have to.
Just came on. Yankees lost.
They did. Carol and Bobby, my cruising buddy, you know, Lori and Fifi, my diva Vera and her significant other, and my two besties. I can't do too much without one or the other. My brother said to me, well, what are you doing tonight? You're either running or you're dining. And if you're not with Dion, you're with Abby. If you're out running, you're with Dion. So I love all of you. Thank you so much for coming. And I just want you to know that you're just so important to me. You have such a big impact on my life now. And I hope to have another 25 years here on this earth so that I can be out there running a marathon. How about that? Everybody make sure that you take your photo ops. And Antonio Kelly, I know that some of you have seen our posts from our journey when we're doing our triathlons and our marathons, but he is photog extraordinaire. And we have Mac, my buddy Mac. Just fell in love with his music. We will not hear any hip hop or any of that nonsense tonight. This is the old, okay? And anybody that wants to come up and sing with him, like he was, I would really appreciate it. Everyone have a great time and just enjoy yourselves. And if you do want to order a meal, their oxtail is phenomenal. I'll just let you know. Hopefully, if you need more of the appetizers, just let me know and we'll make sure that they don't have it.
Listen up. Listen, I got two songs for her that I got directly for her today. This is the first piece in here. We live, breathe, move, and have our being, right? And we can't have 50 years of life unless bless me. So this is for you, Spencer. Rain fills the sky, though the sun is always there, though it seems to hide, waiting for the right moment to brighten up your life. Just like a mother's child, baby, I can be that and much more if you only give me half a chance. I'm standing here with outstretched hands. You've got to understand. If you only look my way, hear the words I say. I offer you real love. How long must I wait? I am here. With a love unconditional, yes, I am here, right here. So how many of you really, and I mean this, how many of you really, truly love Lisa? We'll say it again because my kids give me more than that. When I say, my kids and my grandkids give me more than that when I ask them. I say, how many of you really, truly love Lisa? And I believe you now, because you were liars before, and that's okay. Because now that having said that, I'd like to have a few of you come up here, take the microphone while we're on our break, and tell some story that we may not know. Put her in the street, or whatever you want to do. But actually, I just want you to give her homage. Just lift her up. Lift her up. Because if you know what, really, because if you really love her, you're going to tell her dirt. So you're going to keep that to yourself. But come up here and share your love for her. Who's going to be the first one? Who's going to be the first to share their love? There you go. See, look at her. She must love you the most, this one, because she's... I'm just messing.
Way past Lisa. Way past Lisa.
Don't even want to get cut. Young man, I'll see you at the back door.
To our honoree Lisa and to all the families and friends that are here tonight, we're just happy to be here and to celebrate with you. You know, a lot of women, when they get to the age of 50, they do not have a birthday party because they do not want others to know that they've come to that age.
That's right.
They don't. Women do not like to tell their age to begin with. But in the Word of God tells us that when you come to the 50th year, it's your year of jubilee. It is a very special time in your life. At this age, you're a seasoned woman. You're a woman of substance. You have gained knowledge and understanding and wisdom in comparison to your earlier years. You know, like I said, some women don't like to say they're 50 or more than 50. I'm more than 50, and I'm happy and proud of the year, of the age I am. Because I've lived a good life and God has been good to me. And that's something to talk about. In this world that we're living in now, we never know what's around the corner. Every day you turn the TV on or you listen to what's going on, you don't know what tomorrow will bring. And the Bible is being fulfilled every time you turn around. So we have to be at that place and be ready at all times. Anyway, getting back to Lisa. I have not known you for a very long time, like many of you in here have. But for the years, maybe 4 years that we've known each other, I want to say you're a special woman. You're a special lady. And we thank God for you. Now the 50th year is a time of celebration. The Jubilee year is a time when things turn around. It's a time when God's chosen people were told that when the 50th year comes, debts will be canceled. Number one, all the debts that have been piling up will be canceled. It's a time of liberty. Some things that were impossible, God will turn around on your behalf. Possessions that were taken from you will be given back to you, whether house, whether in Jamaica or here, whether land, whatever God has given you or whatever has been taken from you, and people that have turned against you, God is going to turn it around. Yes! Listen, it is a time when the slaves were set free. Listen, in this country, my husband and I, we we have a business, a transport business, where we take cars back and forth to the different states. And when you're passing through some states, my husband and I stop to get something to eat, you better get your food and keep on moving. We talk about freedom, but it's not completely here. But when the year of Jubilee came, the slaves were set free. Because you know, each family has slaves. And at that time, if they want to stay with the family that they've been with for years, then they would take them to the doorpost and nail the ears to the ear, to the post, and put an earring in it afterwards. And some people are wearing earrings and they don't know the real true meaning of it. But this is where that's what they did to the men in those days. They would pierce their ears and nail the ear to the wall, to the wall, and then to the doorpost. And after that, if they wish to stay with that family, they were at liberty to do so, but they were set free. They had their freedom. So Lisa, you know, a lot of times, freedom is hard to come by.
That's it.
But when God sets you free, you're free indeed. It doesn't matter what people say. It doesn't matter how they turn the other way. It doesn't matter how they turn against you. You are free and you are at liberty to live your life and do whatever you want to do. Expect great things from God because it's your Jubilee year. Things are just beginning for you. And we're happy and we celebrate with you. And let me tell you, God has some great blessings in store for you. And we celebrate and we love you and continue to be the person that you are, the sweet person that you are. God bless you.
Say amen.
Let the church say amen.
Oh my, that's a tough act to
Y'all let me talk after Mother
Let's say it from the heart.
I'm going to make it short and sweet. Lisa and I have known each other for close to 20 years. That's 2 decades. So when I think of her age as being 50, I've known her since she's been 30 years old. And we've been through it all together.
Yes.
We've had our ups and we've had our downs. And right now we're up and we're going to continue to be up. And I'm just so happy that you're in my life, Lisa. Woo! You inspire me like no other. If it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't be doing a lot of the things that I'm doing today. I didn't want to do this. Cry.
I didn't make you do that. She gonna make me. You gonna mess with my eyeliner.
You're a gift to me, Lisa, and you're a gift to everyone else. You inspire us all. You know, when I look at Lisa, I don't think of the age of 50 because of all the things that she does, and she mentioned some of them: the running, the biking, the swimming, the yoga, the this, you know, and she's just a true friend and an inspiration. As many of you know, this is her first birthday without her mom, and I know that's tough for you. And I know Miss Teeny is looking down on you and smiling.
Yes.
And she's here with us celebrating too, Lisa.
Right.
She's here too. She's here too. And I just want to let you know that I love you so much. And I can't wait to see what the next 20 years bring us.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I stand here today to say happy birthday and many, many more. But I remember one day when I walked into get my eyebrows done. Nail salon. But I'll never forget that day because you blessed me that day with the words and the conversation that we had. And I think about that all the time because I always say to my family is that I'm in the church, worship leader, and lost my husband 10 years ago. And I was with just with my children. And lo and behold, because of a cousin, I met Black Girl Run. And it actually changed my life because I met phenomenal women. And when I stand and I see the women, I always encourage people to be a part of it. I said, because we're not gossipers. We help each other to reach our destination and our goal. And the first time I walked out on that track and I met Black Girl Run, I wasn't even doing a mile. But because the person in front of me, Ellen, was running 3 miles, I ran 3 miles that night. Because of Black Girl Run. But because of what you said that day to us in there, in that nail salon, I appreciate you. And I had other things to do tonight, but I said I was going to be here tonight with you, and I canceled because you mean a lot to me, and I want to say happy birthday.
I'm getting ready to raise a water.
Go ahead, girl.
Miss Lisa, I look at you and I see strength and I see courage. And the reason I say that is because in dealing with every situation that you were faced with, especially with your mother, watching how no matter what was going on in your life, you still stood strong and kept your poise. You didn't let it run you. You dictated to the situation that no matter what was placed before you, you were yet in control. And that's why I say I see strength and I see courage. And meeting you got me outside of the United States as well. I never left the United States, never had a reason to get a passport, but when Lisa came along, it was Jamaica, here we come. Never looked back. On the beach, hated the beach. Never liked to get in the water, but with Lisa, I stayed in the water all day long. Came back blacker than ever, but it was the prettiest tan I ever had. But I want to say thank you for sharing your life with me and allowing me to see that no matter what you're faced with, that number one, with God on your side, and depending on His word and the strength that you've shown dealing with your mother, that to me speaks volumes, because I say to myself, could I do it? Would I be able to be as strong and still continue my life like, nothing was going on, but knowing behind closed doors, every night you were kneeling and praying, God, how can I get through this? You did it. And your mom, Miss Teeny, I cut my nails. As much as she talked about my nails, I cut my nails. I know she's proud. But I just wanted to say, she said, oh my God, her nails, oh my God. It's the only thing she remembered about me was my nails. My nails used to be 4.5 inches. That's why I say that. But again, you have been an inspiration, and now especially seeing that you found your niche where you can encourage others and just run with it, literally, and have others follow behind you, no matter what age. That's a blessing. And I thank you for being a blessing in my life and showing that no matter what is going on, you can make it. And I thank you.
I've known Lisa the least. This is my first time meeting this young lady. I'm serious.
I don't know him at all.
She don't know me at all.
He don't crash the party.
She don't know me at all. This is my first time meeting her. I'm serious. But what I want to say is, this young lady turned 50 today, and I was just sitting back and observing everybody that was coming in. And I see how much love we have for this young lady. And she's truly blessed by God to be able to touch people's lives. So I always want you guys to remember, as you get older, there's people in your life that just a lot of chatter, but then there's people that's really close to you. And just think about how she's affected your life, how God has used her to minister to you. So you just think back, take that time out, close your eyes, and wow, this is what Lisa did for me. The Lord used her to minister to me. And that's something you never can replace, because that was a walk in your life, and then you was going through something, and here she comes along to help you out. That prayer, that encouragement. So like I said, never met this lady in my life until tonight. And you all are truly blessed to have this person in your life. That's all I have to say.
What's up, DR?
It's not even been a year since I've met Lisa. I met Lisa August 4th, 2012. I came out to a BGO run. And one of the things I've always admired about Lisa is her strength. Even though she doesn't know, I'm quite a little bit mad at her because she's a little bit injured, but she's still running. I sent her a private note that says, girl, sit your butt down. Because I wanted her to walk into this party tonight and be the fabulous lady that I know she is. So while in my mind I was a little bit mad at her, I still know that I admire Lisa because of her strength, her resilience, and for the fabulous person that she really is. Another thing I admire you for is that when she says, I'm going to do, she does. And for you to actually say that, and I haven't known Lisa for maybe, 10, 12, not even 12 months yet. August will be a year. And for me to actually recognize that about her, and the fact that I haven't actually seen Lisa in about maybe 2.5 months. I don't go running in the morning anymore. She's probably saying, that girl don't come out.
I don't run that much in the morning either.
But the thing is that Lisa is one of those persons who you can actually look from afar and you can admire the type of person she is and the tenacity that she has, and to be able to inspire others. The people that have spoken tonight have actually said how much they've inspired her, and as a fellow runner, she does inspire me. I may not be as fast as Lisa, but the thing is that Lisa always says, your race, your pace. And tonight, Lisa, it's your night. Happy, fabulous, fit, and 50th birthday.
You want to speak? I'm going to sit down.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Akilah Thompson, and I am Abby's daughter. And I am just so overwhelmed. Thank you. Miss Lisa, all my life I've grown up and people told me that I had some Caribbean in me that I probably didn't know about. And it wasn't until I sat here I realized that my mother had a sister that she never really knew until a couple of years ago that's Jamaican. And that's where I get that Caribbean from within me. And it's so funny that the first time we really spent time with you was the year in which we went to Jamaica. And I've had so many firsts with Lisa. My first piece of breadfruit. My first time on jet skis was with Lisa. I mean, during Hurricane Sandy, after I pushed my car for 8 hours and we didn't have any lights, Sister Lisa was the person that took me, and not only me, but the 3 wonderful girls as well as my mom that I live with to stay with you. And me and my mother are very close, and there's never in my life been a person that I could talk to other than my mother. And there have been times when I needed someone to talk to, and you were that person. So I just want to tell you that I love you, and I thank God for you. I really do. You inspire me in everything that you do, from watching you run, from watching you swim, you know, the triathlon. Like sometimes me and Mom even in the house, like, I don't understand. All Lisa do is run. She just run. I'm like, Mom, you don't understand. Lisa, running is giving you life. And I just see you living, and I'm just so
happy for you, and you're just gorgeous. You're 50, you're fit, you're fabulous, you're fierce. You keep on. You continue to live, and I just wanted you to know that I love you, and I just truly thank God for you, for who you've been to me, who you've been for the ladies, that my girls, and who you've been for my mother. I just thank you for who you've been in our lives. Thank you.
That is so touching.
Oh, wait. And then I might as well just do this now.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna do something that.
Okay, it's time for us to celebrate the honoree. We're gonna sing happy birthday. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. And everybody say happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. You're not allowed to leave because there's another presentation coming up. Makes me never get beat up.
Come on, come on.
Never stop, never get beat up. Never stop, never get beat up. Never stop, never get beat up. Stop, never get beat up. Never stop, never get beat up. Never stop, never get beat up. Don't just think you fly.
happy birthday to Dawn. And my other dear friend, Fifi. My shoes. And she always says that we're twins, but it is also her birthday. So can we please wish them a happy birthday? Happy birthday! And we would like for you all to make a wish and blow out your candles, and God bless you both. I love you both. Happy birthday, my beautiful divas.
Listen, I don't know where Mother Grant is, but I'm Jubilee +2 tomorrow, so it took me a minute to blow out my last candle. Yeah, I'm Jubilee +2.
So the boxes are in the back, so we can know that Dion is Speedy Gonzalez. That Dion is Dion. But what a lot of you don't know is that Dion just graduated. She just got her bachelor's degree. So we would like to say congratulations, Dion. There's no candles because it's not a birthday. But we are celebrating Dion's graduation.
She's occupied.
Abby Thompson, please come up here.
That's a lot of cake.
So I know. You don't have any room. So we have 2 birthdays, we have a graduation, and we have an engagement. So we have 2 birthdays, we have a graduate, and we have an engaged woman. Ladies and gentlemen, please celebrate my friends, my divas, the people who I truly love. And if I forgot anybody's birthday, I truly am sorry. If there is a milestone that I've missed, I apologize. I just, listen, just blame it on the train. I love everybody. Ladies, celebrate these ladies. Well, and if you don't know who BGR is, it's Black Girls Rock. And we as black women run to stay fit. We run in order to maintain our health, to fight heart disease, high blood pressure, and just to be sexy. We are trying to keep the sexy on earth. So anybody that is not a member of BGR, we have another birthday. I just met this woman today. Patricia! Happy birthday, Diva! Can you stand up? Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you. And we're not going to ask, but she was marvelous, wasn't she? So, anyway, Black Girls Run is an organization of black women that run to preserve their sexy. And I'm going to tell you, when I first started running, I was not sexy. But I feel pretty sexy tonight. Now, I have a few Black Girls Run members who have not yet joined. Mamie Tucker, who is going to be doing
That's my cousin, y'all.
But they are starting to train now. I have Miss Lori one another. I truly believe that we as black women can uphold one another and look at each other as the beautiful women that we are. I also want to thank you to my ambassador, Sharon Hoskins, who got me because I was sitting there in the nail salon, watching it on TV, and I said, oh, I can do what they're doing. And so now, look at me, I'm running just like they are. So ladies, I love all of you.
I gotta stop you right there. She is not running like we are. She has surpassed us. She has gone on, she's doing triathlons, she's ready, she's trying to do an Ironman, she's gonna do it, you know she can. Because she is our number one motivator and inspirator in our group. She gets everybody up and moving and has us doing things we never thought we would do before. So she's not she's beyond us, but in a good way. I don't want to say we're all trying to catch up with her. Now Dion's been doing a good job of catching up and maybe passing her too. So we're trying to, she's speedy to just started like, you know what, after everybody else did, but done left us in the dust too. We just try to model out, you know, so we have a great model with Lisa that keeps us going, and we love her. So happy birthday!
And let's just continue to party and have a good time. Mac is here from 10 till 2 on their time, so we can still party. And there's still a couple bottles of wine back there, so I need y'all to drink up, all right? Because it's okay. All right, they're going to cut the cake, so anybody that would like cake, it was made by Shasha, but everyone knows her as Catty Cakes. Catty Cake Bakery, right?
Yeah.
And you can find her online, and let me tell you something. Her cakes are awesome. 3 years in business, black-owned business. Ladies and gentlemen, please support your black-owned businesses. That's very, very important. Let's quit giving our money to those major corporations and support our own black-owned businesses. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Because you know, I'm not
That you really, really looking like you do. You make me say if no one here in my soul, I'm gonna say your boy is incredible. If you don't have to go. Do you know what you started? I was getting body, and now we're out here on the dance floor. After darling, your legs around my waist, let the music play. Nothing I can just to chance our face to face. I wanna take the way to keep it Turn the lights off in this place, and she shines just like a star. And I swear I know her face, I just don't know who you are. Turn the